Hello, everyone, and welcome in this podcast series in collaboration with QubitHub and US, Research Software Engineers Association. My name is Diana Jimenez, and today we are honored to speak with an inspiring woman who is helping shape the future of science and quantum technologies. This space is great to inspire, educate, and encourage more women to pursue career in STEM. By sharing this conversation, we hope to show different paths into science and highlight the voice of women working in this exist fight. Today, we are delighted to welcome Dr. Ema Puljak. Dr. Puljak, thank you so much for joining us today. We are very excited to hear about your journey and experience. To start conversation, I will to ask you a few questions about the path and your perspective on science. What inspired you to pursue a career in science or quantum technologies?
Well, what inspired me at the beginning? First of all, thank you for inviting me. So what inspired me at the beginning was intersection of different fields because I am doing quantum machine learning, and before I was interested to research machine learning, and then I was very motivated when I realized there is a new field that I could quantum computing that I could use in a synergy with machine learning, and then research some practical applications there. And this was very much inspiring at the beginning of my research, and still it keeps me very motivated to find these practical applications that can work in this synergy of these two different fields. So I think that's it in a summary. Yeah.
Thank you for your that. It's always inspiring to hear how different journeys begin. Okay, yes, now I would like to ask you another question. What is one challenge you faced along the way, and how did you overcome it?
Okay, the challenges. So, one of the challenges in this kind of interdisciplinary field between quantum computing, machine learning, physics is that actually when I started, there was like many new things because it's a different language from where I come from machine learning, and this was very overwhelming at the beginning to kind of try to understand the physics and still keep going with the machine learning. And it helped me a lot to focus and to collaborate with different people, to ask a lot of questions, to be comfortable saying that you don't know some stuff at first, and then you can ask and you can uh, get the knowledge transfer from these experienced people from the different fields. And but over time, I actually learned that this is one of my biggest strengths, to be on this intersection of the fields, because sometimes in machine learning you reach a point where you need to research some new techniques. So maybe like a quantum computing is a good direction as well to help those. But then in quantum computing also there are many different techniques from machine learning that are very useful. So at the end I learned to kind of use this as my strength, but at the beginning was a bit hard to kind of get into it. But you just keep going and learning, I guess. Yeah.
That's very broad perspective. And other part of the process in science story.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on the question. What exists you most about the future of science and technology?
I mean, in general, I like the research in the science and technology is that you don't know how to answer all the questions, so this keeps you going, and this is very exciting. But what I am passionate about is that I want to try to merge theoretical things and with the practical applications, and actually to make sense of all the theoretical things, to maybe add some new theories, so it can help you to bridge it to the practical applications. And that's why eventually after my PhD, I switched to the research in industry, because then I can basically apply everything I learned. Also during my PhD, I was doing practical applications, and then merge it to actual applications we can use in everyday life. Actually, I find this very exciting because there is many obstacles on the way. Many times you realize this is not possible to do some theoretical stuff in practical applications, but this doesn't discourage you, so you continue trying and trying until it eventually sometime it will work. Yeah.
That really exciting to hear.
Yeah.
Especially consideration how quickly these are involved. Okay, next question. What advice would you give the young woman who would like to enter STEAM 5?
Okay, yes. So I know that this is very men-populated field, right? So actually, this should encourage you even more to pursue the career in this, because this has many advantages, meaning that you can bring some fresh perspectives, you can bring more diverse in the field, you can also be a role model to new young scientists, women scientists, and I mean, also you need to be aware of the negative side. So one of the negative sides is that sometimes there is like a lot of biases that you feel underestimated. You need to basically prove yourself more sometimes. But I didn't let this kind of like, I focused all my research, I focused on the positive side and to kind of take these advantages to be my strengths at the end. And this helped me a lot during my education and career, and it's also important for you to build a community of other women who are also in this field, and basically they will help you to in the future to better negotiate your terms, that you can basically not be afraid to speak your mind, not be afraid to speak about some uncomfortable situations, which we all kind of don't have this at the beginning, but we learn to build this community when we go. And also, one thing is that if you really are passionate about something, you should do it. Don't let any any misconceptions about the field let you do what you want. So it's also in this field as well. Yeah.
That's really interesting. Dr. Puljak, thank you so much for sharing for experience and insights with us. Your story is truly inspiring and helps encourage more women and young students to explore careers and sense. Thank you to everyone who joined us today. Let's continue working together to build a more inclusive future in science and technologies.
Thank you for inviting me.